What's up, CryptoLogic podcast listeners? Welcome to episode 208 of the CryptoLogic podcast. As you guys may or may not know, my name is John, and I strive to make crypto as logical as possible. But today, we're talking NFTs, so this is considered an NFT logic episode. I have a very, very special guest on today. He is a CEO and founder of one of the most dominant NFT collections out here today on the XRP ledger, and that is Ovie, and he is the founder of Xwalkers, one of the coolest, most badass NFT projects that you can ever research and find out about. So without further ado, I want to welcome you guys to Ovie. How you doing today, my brother?
All good, bro. That was one hell of a introduction. I love it.
That was like take two, right? You don't know. That was like take two, take three.
Bro, well, did you say 208 episodes?
Yeah.
You're the OG, bro.
Hey, I'm trying.
You're the original OG. You've been around for time. 208, that's crazy.
You know,
how are you, bro?
I'm doing good.
Thanks for having us on, bro.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
brother, I've been so excited to speak to you in regards of the NFT space, right? And XRP holders and XRP fanatics all around the world that we just spoke about before we got on air. A lot of these holders don't even know about the potential of NFTs on the XRP ledger. They don't even know about the potential of sologenic, and I'm so excited to have you on here, one of the OGs of sologenic itself, to be able to give to this community this information, this alpha that they're about to receive. So I'm very excited about that.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I'm equally as excited as you. I'm excited to speak to you, bro. Your project just launched. You're creating waves out here. Everyone's talking about you, bro. Nobody's talking about us anymore. Everyone's talking about XRP family. Come on.
No. Yeah.
So thank you, bro. Honestly, we appreciate you having us on your show. And yeah, all good.
Yeah, brother. I mean, thank you so much for that. Yeah, I mean, you know, I've been kind of mentioning here and there the XRP family, you know, but we'll get into that later. This we're gonna have some good questions for you. I'm sure people want to know about what's going on with you and Xwalkers. But you know, before we get all into that, I kind of just want to ask you and about yourself, right? Who you are, how did you get into NFTs? Why XRP? Like, what makes you gravitate toward XRP? Why didn't you, why not Ethereum? Why not OpenSea? Why not Solana? Why XRP and who you are as a person to start off?
Right. Obviously, I'm Ovie. Everyone knows me as on the blockchain as a king of socks and slippers. I have a huge collection of NFTs that have socks and slippers. I love my socks and slippers. I literally go everywhere wearing socks and slippers. I roll up to a wedding wearing socks and slippers in the car. And then just as I jump out and I put my shoes on. But yeah, I've been around for a long time. I've been around since the beginning of Sologenic. I got into investing in crypto in 2019. And I think it was in 2020 when I started getting into NFTs and, seeing the vision for NFTs, non-fungible tokens and the future, where it's going with it. And we'll get into that later. But I started collecting NFTs on the Ethereum blockchain, and I had myself in situations where I'm spending a lot of money on NFTs and I'm spending a ridiculous amount of money on fees, and I was just not happy. A ridiculous amount of money on fees on Ethereum, and then it got to about December last year. And one of my mates at work was talking to me about airdrops on the XRPL blockchain and how, they're launching all these projects on the XRPL, and all these projects are giving out airdrops. And he's like, bro, it's free money, jump on. So I jumped on and started setting these trust lines for all these projects and, to get airdrops. And, soon realized that 99% of those projects that were launching, their airdrops weren't even worth, $1. And,
Wow.
I started researching these projects more in depth and, looking at their websites and looking at their utility and stuff. And, I narrowed the list down to the top, 5 projects on the XRPL, and all 5 of them were trading NFTs on Sologenic. So, I've been around since the beginning of Sologenic. And, I started investing in buying a ton of NFTs. Anyone knows that, you know, my personal wallet, the founders, my business partners, their personal wallets, we're all NFT collectors. We're diehard collectors. And, you know, we have some crazy NFTs in our wallets. And it got to a stage where, you know, I owned a lot of NFTs on Ethereum and I owned a lot of NFTs on XRPL. And I was looking at other blockchains and the whole NFT market in general. And I was weighing up the pros and cons and everything. And, you know, I was thinking that none of these NFTs really have a solid utility.
Yeah.
Had they had a solid utility, bro, I would have, you know, been, you know, so much better off. And, you know, I'm talking in terms of passive income or anything. There was nothing attached to them. And I decided to, you know, start off a project, you know, where we can make a project with serious utility, with that gives huge rewards back to the community. And I think when you're building any project, it doesn't matter if it's a crypto project or even outside of blockchain, if you're building a company or a project, it has to be built around, you know, the community. If you don't have a solid clientele base, you're going to struggle. And, you know, we understood that we have to reward the community. So we built a project that has a huge reward system, which we'll talk about in more detail. So I found myself, you know, owning a lot of NFTs that were just JPEGs with no real value. You know, as a NFT collector, I was only buying them because of FOMO. You know, I wanted to be the first, you know, on the blockchain, and, you know, to have X, Y, and Z NFT. And, you know, I was that person. I still own those NFTs. Hopefully one day, you know, they'll be worth a lot of money. I mean, I guess when I owned Pokemon cards, I didn't think, you know, now they'll be worth millions.
Exactly,
so otherwise, I wouldn't have thrown them away.
Charizard or something.
Bro, the amount of cards my mum threw away, if I held those bad boys, I would have been minted right now, honestly. So I'm holding them with that belief because, you know, without that hope and belief, that they're just JPEGs. And, you know, I didn't want that for our project. And that's where we started XRP Walkers. Wow. And I mean, we wanted to build a project with huge utility, and I wanted to be the first person on the XRPL blockchain that connects non-fungible tokens to a real-life asset, bro. It could be an appreciating asset or a real-life business. So I'll speak more further about this when we speak about our reward system. But as long as we can connect our NFTs to a real-life asset, it could be a properties, it could be, you know, a business that's generating money. That money will always come back to our community and our holders moving forward. We'll speak more about that.
Oh, yeah.
Should I keep going, or do you have questions for me?
I have a few questions. Yeah, that was just a gist of like a thought into your thought process of how you started the Xwalkers, you know, and you know, like how we talk about it. A lot of people don't know about Sologenic. A lot of people don't know about, if you want to step back, NFTs in general, right? There's people that still think that it's a scam, like NFTs in general. People thinking that, okay, what do I do with this? It's just regular JPEGs, right? Because before I got into the XRP ledger and on Sologenic, I have like, I think 10 NFTs on my Ethereum wallet, on my OpenSea wallet that are useless. They're worthless and useless. They're just sitting there. And that may be because I was FOMOing. I was like, oh, I thought that every NFT project was going to do well. And then you realize, you're like, well, it depends on the creator. It depends on the team, the development team, their roadmap. Like, what do they have planned? And that's what we talked about too before we got on air is, you know, like the metaverse is coming, reward systems, combining real world assets like merch or anything like that. Gary V doing his NFTs a ticket into his event once a year.
Exactly.
Right. So there's so much utility that you can apply to a project, thus increasing its value, thus increasing its prestige. Right. And that's why I think Xwalkers has like a prestige to it. People are drooling to get their hands on one, you know, and I see the auctions. I've been in a couple of them already. It's insane.
You're a legend.
It's
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
Of course, brother.
We have worked hard to build that, John. I mean, a lot of people sell NFTs. Anyone listening to this can, you know, mint their own NFT and sell it. But we didn't want to, you know, settle for average. We wanted to be a serious project. And I think it's all based on reputation. You know, on the blockchain, it takes time to build a serious reputation. But once you gain a serious reputation, people know who you are
Yep.
and trust in what you're doing, then it just rides from there. And the minute you lose that reputation, everything just goes down the hill. And the good thing is we have a brilliant reputation on the blockchain. Everyone knows us, everyone trusts us. Even like the people that didn't know us, they were doubting us. Are they going to pay out in the first month? And bro, we paid up 45,000 XRP in our first month's rewards back to our holders, which is ridiculous, bro.
That's insane.
No other project has ever done that on XRPL. And after that, everyone is just FOMOing in, and we know we have a powerful project. And I mean, for me, really building a big project, I understood that I need a team to do this. This is not going to be a one-man team. I mean, we can't build something huge having one person. And I brought in the founders, and I have 4 business partners that are solid, that back me. They are my partners, and we run this project like a corporate company. Every single person has a task, has a department to run. And we're all like-minded people. As I said before, we're all investors and collectors of NFTs. So we know what's fire. We have a good taste in NFTs. We know what we want. We know as investors what we will pay big money for, what we won't look at. So anything that we won't look at, we won't produce. We want to produce firework. And that's where we've come together to make Xwalkers. And
it's beautiful.
Thanks, bro. Cheers.
Man, it's amazing, bro. It's like inspirational because like coming from someone that just started their project, right? Like myself, one man. And I've obviously, I'm not gonna say that I did it by myself. I have my artist, right, Bear Studios. He's amazing. He was willing to come in without any money up front. Was like, hey man, I watch you. He's like, I followed you on TikTok when you only had this amount of followers, and you hit me up. I was like, I saw your artwork. I saw you posting videos of your artwork, and I just hit him up. I was like, dude, I love your artwork. Like, I would want us to work together, and he was like, dude, let's do it. And, and we planned this 6-7 months ago, and we were just creating this NFT together, and it's just crazy how he's there. And then I have some advisors, like some like yourself, right? You've been advising me and helping me out, and I have some other people that help me that have, but they're not like on the team because they have their own projects. You know what I mean? Like you have a corporation to run, right? So I can't expect you to be in every single meeting. You know what I mean? That's why I need to find my own team.
This is why we respect you, because I mean, I spoke to you, about a month ago, a couple of weeks ago, before your launch, and I didn't want to, tell you then, but you handled it like a boss. You're dealing with it like a boss. It's not easy, honestly. What you're doing is not easy. Running a project, being in your Discord, doing the marketing, doing the promotions, pushing your drops, and then jumping and doing your day-to-day stuff, your normal life, and then also doing stuff like this. AMAs. It's crazy, bro. You almost get no time to sleep. So
true.
I respect you. I respect you a lot, bro.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I mean, I respect you, and it's like being able to was like, I'm not gonna lie, speaking to you was like, whoa, no way. Like we got on that first call, I was like, you put me in that little that Telegram group with like 4 people. I was like, no way. Yeah. I was like, I was really like looking back, like, is this really happening right now? Like, I didn't think, like, he likes my project. He supports my project. Like, he likes my project.
I do, bro. I do.
I was like, whoa.
Your project is fire, bro. And shout outs to one of my admins, Kev55. He
Kev55. Yep.
You to me, and but bless him, he's doing bits for us, bro. Like, he's bringing huge collabs over, and he's introduced me to numerous huge YouTubers and influencers on social media. You're one of them. So
Thank you.
Big shout outs to him, bro. I mean, you spoke about how you got together with your artist. So that's the story that we have with our artist.
Yeah, I want to ask you that. Yeah, how did that come about?
We got together and we had ideas for what we wanted to create. And we started looking for artists, and it was difficult, bro. We were just getting messed around by people.
People wanted money up front.
Like, people want to see the money and stuff. Yeah. They couldn't, see the vision and what we could potentially, make out of this. And it was hard. So we ended up interviewing people. And honestly, in the UK, we put job ads out, and people sending their CVs, their resumes and stuff. And we were interviewing proper people. And we interviewed a good 20 people, and we had them sketching like zombies and walkers. I don't know why, but I had the first one start with zombies and walkers, and I just kept all of them on zombies and walkers. And it got to a stage where we narrowed the 20 people down to like 3 artists. And we had all these sketches of zombies and walkers. And I turned around to the lads and I was like, we might as well just do our first project as zombies and walkers. And, that's when Walkers was born. And we chose our artist and we're just running 100 miles per hour with it. That's where, I mean, honestly, I'm not going to tell you what our idea was, but we didn't want to do the walkers. That was not our first choice, but we ended up going with it, honestly.
It's
And
amazing. It
we
worked
understood
out.
that, yeah, it worked out brilliantly. We understood, obviously, we've got to keep it exclusive. We didn't want to flood the market with ridiculous numbers, so we kept a total supply of 2,750 NFTs in total.
It's amazing
just to keep
number.
them exclusive. Yeah. And when we started, we had the first 100 NFTs, our first OG NFTs, as a whitelist. And we announced when we're going to release the time and the date of the whitelist. And I remember like it was yesterday, bro. By the time I pressed enter on my laptop to launch the form for the whitelist, bro, by the time the form loaded, we had sold out in 170 seconds, our first ever drop.
What?
Which, honestly, bro, I was in tears. I couldn't believe it, and I was going crazy. What a feeling that was! Like, I can't explain it. The support, and I didn't think so many people would buy into the project and the vision, but a lot of people did, and it was amazing, bro. And immediately after our first drop, we had a charity auction where we donated 2 of our gold tier NFTs to that auction. They sold for 5,000 XRP each. So we raised 10,000 XRP for that auction. Bro, imagine I've just launched a project. I don't know what my floor price is going to be. And we've just sold one of our NFTs for 5,000 XRP. Imagine the feeling that I had. Like, holy shiz, like this is huge. This is going crazy. Because I saw how the community was reacting to our art and, our project. And they had loved the project and the idea behind it and the vision. That's why they were bidding in that auction. And we done well with that. And then we had another auction where we sold 2 whitelist spots that belonged to one of our community members. Bro, I think
Beautiful.
He sold those whitelist spots for drop 2 for just under 10 grand as well. And that set the floor price on
so much.
Yeah.
Bro,
I didn't anticipate none of this. All I knew is our product is fire. I did not set none of these prices. So they were set. The floor price on the originals was set. The first people who got involved in our project that paid, 250 XRP for their OG NFT, the first 100 investors, immediately we paid them back 100 XRP each. We gave 10,000 XRP to reward those OG investors. So they really paid 150 XRP for that OG NFT.
Yeah.
And in our first month, the floor price on them was 67,000 XRP. So those first people who paid 150 XRP were making ridiculous profits. The ones that were selling, the paper hands. The diamond hands that held have been making ridiculous rewards until now. The people who sold made ridiculous money. So nobody can say they came to Xwalkers and they made a loss. Everyone who comes to Xwalkers makes ridiculous amount of money. And, we've proved it over and over. So we had a successful launch. We had a successful drop 2. And obviously in between each drop, we have our auctions as well. Our first
in-house
ever
auctions. You guys do in-house
auctions?
auctions?
In-house auctions that's held in our Discord.
Beautiful.
You've been to a few of them.
Yep.
Bro, the energy is fire. Nobody brings the energy like the way I do.
It's contagious. It just makes me
contagious.
want to bid too. I'm like, I want it.
Involved. That's it. I mean, our bids are crazy on our NFTs. We sell the high tier NFTs in our auctions. The bids are crazy. Our bids start at 2,000 XRP, 3,000, 4,000, and they go up. And it's crazy, bro. We're just growing at such a crazy speed. So
it's amazing. It's just beautiful to see.
Yeah. Let's talk about the team a little bit.
Of course. No, yeah. That's why that was the next question right here. It was so like, and it parlays into that. So the question I had was, what was your strategy coming into an unknown market? And I'm pretty sure, I'm 100% sure that this has to probably deal with having a good team too. So this question is, so what was your strategy coming into an unknown market. So, we spoke about how you got the artists, but how did you come up with the idea of this utility and your vision with your team? Like, how did you what were the meetings like? Like, how did you find your team? Like, how did that play out? Like, how did that work out for you?
When it came to the utility, bro,
Mm-hmm.
I was, I'm an entrepreneur. I have my own business, obviously outside of the blockchain. I have a business in the motor trade, and I have another business in the logistics industry as well.
Mm-hmm.
And when it came to the utility, bro, I don't come from a tech background. I'm just a normal person like you, bro, that collects and NFTs, invests in crypto. And I saw it as, I'm gonna sell these NFTs and I'm gonna make money from these NFTs. Why shouldn't I reward the community, the people who look after me, always look after them? It was very simple.
Mm-hmm.
We make X amount of money and we give X amount back to the community every month. The more we look after the community, the more the community is going to look after us. And it was simple, such a simple, bro. I go into meetings right now on a day-to-day basis, and people come on meeting with me, and they think I'm just like this geek that sits down and does coding and this, that, and that. And honestly, I've never done a bit of coding in my life. I set up the project, and I understood that I need a powerful utility. I need powerful art.
Mm-hmm.
And I understood that I need a powerful team. The team that we put together, I call us the A team. But we're the A team on the
A team, I love it.
And I mean, my attitude coming into this, bro, was I'm not coming here to participate. I'm coming here to take over. So we had to make sure with our project tied in for us to be a powerhouse of a project, to come in and take over like a force. And that's exactly what we've done, bro. We're coming to our second month of trading. We're about to give huge rewards away back to our community. And we've proved nothing short of that. We're a powerhouse of a project, bro. And we have a huge team. Let's talk about the founders. Obviously, there's myself.
Yeah, of course.
Can
I pull up your website real quick?
Yeah, put it up. Go to the team section.
Whitelist sold out in 170 seconds. That's amazing. I thought I was so happy. Mine was like an hour and a half, but what 70 seconds?
Bro, I'm sorry to kill you, bro. We just had our fourth drop just gone this weekend, and our fourth drop was on a whitelist too, and that sold out in half an hour.
Wow.
I don't. We're on fire here. Let's talk about the team, John. So obviously we've got myself as CEO and founder. I'm at the top, and then I've got Crystal G. She's head of accounts and operations. Crystal is actually my wife. She comes from a corporate banking background. So she comes from a corporate background. Her whole experience is, to do with figures and stuff. And it only made sense that we passed the whole accounts and operations over to her. I think when it comes to minting, John, it's at the moment before XLS20D, the process is ridiculous on sologenic. I don't have the patience.
It's so stressful.
Honestly, and I've got so much going on. And, Crystal has the patience. She sits down and she does everything down to the T. And, you got to pay attention, because if you make mistakes in the details and stuff, everything, you have to start each one over again. Yeah. It's a mess. So she does a brilliant job at handling our accounts. She does a brilliant job with the community, paying out rewards. She handles obviously all our administrator staff wages, our promoters wages, all the rewards, everything. And the logistics that just go into that alone are ridiculous. And she sits behind a laptop day and night, putting all the accounts together, all the money coming in, all the money coming out, everything is accounted for down to a penny. And it's good to have a whole department dedicated to that. If there any questions arise, she has the whole operational smash. She can answer any questions. And she runs our accounts. And then we've got Al, who he's the head of art. So he has the whole art department. All our artists deal with Al. So every time I need art for my auction, or I need art for the next drop, I need 80 original tiers and 20 gold tiers, I'll pick up the phone, I'll be like, Al, this is what I need. And Al meets the deadlines every time. And, every time the art comes back and I want to make changes, he relays the information onto the artist. So He runs the whole art department. That's under control. He's doing a brilliant job, and he's the one who's creative with Crystal as
Mm-hmm.
well. The ideas that they come up with, the traits on our NFTs, are just mind blowing. Really creative. And he's a photographer outside crypto. So he's really creative when it comes to all that. And then
It's all
we've
about the art, baby.
it's all about the art, baby. Exactly. That's his favorite line. And then we've got my brother from another mother, Drewski. By the way, Al's based in Canada. Drew's based in up in America. I think
Wow.
he's in California. And Drew, me and Drew were involved in another project, and we built we were like we used to run that project together,
Mm-hmm.
like bosses. And the energy that me and Drew will bring to any community is crazy. Like, what my energy is like in our auctions. With Drew together, me and him are a powerhouse. And, he came in initially to control and handle all our stuff and everything on Discord and stuff. But he's slowly moved over to the metaverse and dealing with everything there because a lot of our metaverse partners are based in America.
Yeah.
So he's moved over to head of metaverse now. He's dealing with the metaverse side of the business heavily. And then we have Ashley, who's the founder and head of sales and marketing. He actually deals with all our collabs, all our meetings, all the potential meetings moving forward, everything to do with, you know, manufacturers and, potential collabs and, things moving forward. It actually puts everything together for the team. He runs everything on that side. And then we have a huge admin team, John. Without my admin team, I won't be able to keep up. Obviously, we've got Carl and Lisa, who are family, husband and wife, and they
Mm-hmm.
run our Discord and our social media. And we've got Jason X uh, in the UK as well, who is a huge investor and
Uh-huh.
also one of our admins. And we've got Ollie and Xram in Germany, who handle operations in Europe with all our boys in our Dutch boys and our boys in Germany. And then we've got Brandon Trial by Fire, who is our superhero admin. This guy doesn't sleep, bro. He puts in solid work, and he's one of our partners on the metaverse side. So he's
Beautiful.
yeah, he runs all that department as well. We've got a big team, bro. Sorry to bore you.
No,
We've
no,
got a
you're
big
not. No,
team.
this is I'm learning. Anyone else who wants to learn about starting their own
Yeah,
project or investing into the Xwalkers is learning about the team right now, and I'm listening. I'm learning. I'm literally like, wow. So this is how your team is assembled, and this is why it's where it is, because the group, the unit that you have put together, that's taken it to where it is today, and so much more to even come. Like the ceiling has not even been reached yet for this project. I don't believe,
we
and I
we
think there's
we
so
have a
much more.
saying, John. Teamwork makes the dreams work, bro.
Yep.
And by myself, I can't do everything. With the team, I can move mountains. And we have in our camp, we have numerous meetings throughout the week, throughout the day, and we motivate each other, bro. I bring that energy to the team, and I make sure we all stick together. We all support each other. As long as the team sticks together, and we have a big team, bro, we're winning. We're
Bro,
winning in our camp. There's no the L word losing. It doesn't even come in our camp, brother. We're just positive and we're
mm-hmm.
pushing forward at
It's
500
just
miles per hour.
lessons you just learn from those.
Yeah,
Those are
bro.
the
We
word the
learn
L
from
words
everything.
replace losing with lessons and learning.
Lessons, exactly. Beautiful. I love that. I love
Yeah.
that. I might have to put that on our merch, bro.
Yes, sir. Bro, that's so cool,
Legend.
man. That's so cool. Like, man, so like having this team assembled, and I know, did this team get assembled as you went along, or did you have them all together before you officially went on and started the project, or did new people get added on? I'm pretty sure that's what happened, right? New people got added on as you continued with the project and started growing and networking and stuff like that.
Bro, the funniest story. Al, out of all of us, was one of the first people because we were all investors, and Al went and
Okay.
started his own project. Yeah,
No
I'm
way.
not going to name his project. I'm not going to name and shame his projects, but Al started a project. Yeah, and I reached out to Al. I was like, I like how you're moving, bro. Why don't you get me involved and we'll do something? And at the time, he's like, no, why should I get you involved? I'm out here making money. I'm not getting you involved. So he didn't get me involved. His project just I supported his project, bro. Yeah, and it just failed because there's just nothing happening with it. Yeah, and I knew behind the scenes, Ashley is also supporting him. Yeah, because like, you can see on the blockchain, he's sending NFTs to
You can see it,
Ashley to,
yeah.
Drew. Yeah, and Ashley was supporting him. And then, I approached him. I was like, boys, come on, man, what are you doing? It's not working. Let's do something together. Let's put something together, and let's create
That's
something fire. And
hilarious. And
we
then this
came
came
together
out.
slowly, and then this came out, and then, bro, like in the beginning of the year, I'd be on the blockchain 24/7 on my phone, and Crystal went from being my missus, who'd be going crazy because I'm on my phone all the time. I won't come off the phone, to
Same
coming on
here.
board as a founder. Yeah, she came on board as a founder to now she's on her phone and laptop so much. I don't even get breakfast, lunch, dinner, nothing because she's too busy dealing with the blockchain, bro. And yeah, bro, you should have made your missus a founder. You would have got a freedom pass.
I know, right?
You would have got a freedom pass. You
I
would have been
probably still will.
starving,
I'll give her
bro.
the
Yeah,
the shares or whatever. It's a business,
trust me, bro. Since we
Allocated.
started this project, we have been living off takeaways. Like we just don't have time to cook. Honestly, both of
Yeah.
us just been crazy nonstop.
It's a beautiful thing
And
growing
yeah,
together,
so
though. It's a beautiful thing.
that's it exactly. Like and then we have her family supporting her mum and dad, my mum and dad. It's beautiful. And our parents are old school on both sides, and they didn't get it at the beginning, but they got involved, and they made a lot of money, and they made a lot of money to the extent where they sold NFTs from their drop 3, and they they made their money back, and they still in profit. So slowly for our parents, they're realizing, holy
It's the
shit,
real deal.
this stuff is crazy. Yeah,
It's the
we
real
can make
deal.
like ridiculous money here. Because at the beginning, my parents were like, "What's this art you're selling? Art of zombies?
Easiest
Like this
money
is
they
for
probably ever
kids."
made in their
And
life.
yeah, then you're selling art for kids, and I'm like, no, 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 no. It's not.
No,
It's
no,
not
no.
like that at all. It's big money involved here.
Sophisticated.
So yeah, let's move to on that bombshell. Let's talk about our reward system. Um,
Yes, that's
so
exactly what. That was the next question. It was, how does your reward system work? And then the last question was, I guess part of that is, I'll ask after that because it was what are the fundamentals in creating a strong loyal community? And I'm pretty sure that this reward system has to do with it primarily, right?
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. I think obviously initially building a solid community is you got to put yourself in an investor's shoes. When you go into a Discord chat and you have a bag of questions about the project that you want to invest in,
mhm.
those people have to be welcoming towards you. The more welcoming they are, the more comfortable you're going to feel. So that's one. My main thing was to provide that top service to new people coming in that have questions.
Yep.
And the more people feel comfortable, the more they won't question buying one of your NFTs. And I made sure admins are trained in that, to provide the best service, be welcoming to everyone, you know. And another thing is to reward the community. Everyone likes to be rewarded. Once again, you got to put yourself in the shoes of the investor. I came into this as an NFT collector, so I want to buy a product that I know by owning that product, I'm gonna get money, And when I sell the product, I'm gonna make more money. It's like buying Ethereum or Bitcoin and being able to, stake it and earn ridiculous money staking that. And then whenever you want to sell it, when it 10x's, you can sell it and you've made, X amount of money while you've staked it. And, people go and buy art pieces from, I don't know, Banksy and Van Gogh, and they put it on their wall worth millions and millions. And that's not making them no money while it's sitting on their wall. It's only making them money when they come to sell it, and they sell it for more money than they've bought it. Imagine if that Banksy piece was making them thousands and thousands every month while it's sitting on their wall. They might not never even sell it because they're like, why should I sell
Why
it?
should
It's
I?
giving
Yeah.
me a wage. Yeah, every month. So that's what we put in place for the community, and it's working like a dream, bro. We started this project and we have a 5-tier point system designed to accommodate small and big holders. If you go to our Xwalkers project tab at the top, you could see our reward system.
So right there, and
At the top,
this
it
is
says
right here.
Xwalkers team and then Xwalkers project after that.
Okay. In this right here, the Xwalker project, we have a 5-tier point system designed to accommodate small and big holders. Oh, so the original tier is like the OG
Yeah.
drop, and you have gold tier.
That's it. Yeah. So we have 1,490 original tier NFTs worth 2 points per NFT. We have 500 NFTs, a gold tier worth 5 points per NFT.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have our custom tier where you can order your own custom. You can send us any picture or anything you can imagine. We'll draw it in a form of a Xwalker, and that's worth 10 points on our rich list. Your custom also gets, we print out a canvas and we send it to you to your home address. So you can put that up on your wall. And then we have our art tiers that are one-on-one, hand-drawn, only sold in our auctions worth 12 points. The only way you're going to get our art tiers is by buying them in our auctions. So the maximum points you can only buy in the auctions. And then we've got the King Walker tier. Only 10 of them will ever be made, ever. And they're worth 15 points, only sold in our auctions.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've introduced a 6 passive income to our reward system, which is the metaverse tier. And those are worth 20 points. Those NFTs, there's 100 of them. They come with a plot of land each on our metaverse, and on your own plot of land, you can build a mansion, a house, a business, whatever you want. It could be, you could build a business that could generate you money, or you could sell that land after the metaverse launches. And I anticipate these lands to be worth in the thousands and hundreds of thousands. No financial advice. That's in my own personal opinion. So yeah, that we've added all these points to be able to monitor everything on our rich list. So we have a rich list. The more NFTs you own, the more points you have on our rich list. And obviously, our first 100 people that bought our NFTs, they hold our OG NFTs. Those NFTs have special benefits. Our OG holders get 100 XRP off, discounted from all our drops. So if you're an OG holder and you apply for drop 2, drop 3, drop 4, drop 5, you will get 100 XRP off your future drops. Our OG holders will also get whitelist guaranteed spot for once we sell out our original tier NFTs, we're going to have 500 3D NFTs. So our OG holders will have whitelist guaranteed spot for those 3D NFTs, and our OG holders will get guaranteed whitelist spot on our last 250 drop of 3D animated NFTs. So the OG benefits roll right through to the end of our total supply. Now, how we reward our rich list this is how we do it. We have 25% of NFT sales profits go back to our holders as rewards in XRP.
Okay.
So everything we sell in terms of NFTs, 25% goes back to our holders as rewards in XRP. That includes the auction, that includes our drops, that includes the custom NFT shop. Also, it includes the merch store. So 25% of the merch sales profits go back to our holders. 25% of the metaverse profits go back to our holders. And then obviously once XLS20 comes in, we'll have a 6 passive income that will come into play. And that will be the royalties that we get from the NFTs being bought and sold. Obviously we'll get royalties back, and that money that comes back, 25% of that money will go back to the holders. Bro, I anticipate our rewards to get higher and higher every month as we grow. Our first month, we gave back 45,000 XRP back to our holders. It worked out to be 50 XRP per point. So if somebody owned one of our original tier NFTs and that was worth 2 points, they would have got 100 XRP back for their OG NFT. And that's after we paid them 10,000 XRP. So basically their OG NFT worked out costing them 50 XRP. And
There's
if
no
they want to
cap?
sell...
There's no cap of how many points you can get?
No, there isn't. You can go on the secondary
just collect all the
market
NFTs
and buy,
you can, get as many
buy
points as you
all the
can.
NFTs, get as many as you can, and you have the biggest chunk of the rewards coming to you at the end of the month. I think our top holder on our rich list has 170 points, which is ridiculous. Our top 5 holders have over 100 points. So you can imagine they own well over 30, 40 NFTs each.
And you said it was like 50 XRP per point?
Per point in our first drop. Yeah,
that's the average.
When we gave out 40, that's the average. 45,000 XRP works out 50 points per 50 XRP per point. So in our first month, those guys were, their rewards were like, in 6,000 XRP, 5,000 XRP, 4,500 XRP. Everyone got paid out nicely. And this month, our target is 100,000 XRP to go back to the community a month too, which is ridiculous. We're still a startup company, John, and we're still a startup project, and we're giving back so much rewards. Our target is 100,000. Even if we don't meet 100,000, bro, our reward system is still ridiculous. We done some calculations last night. We anticipate each point for this month to be around 30 to 40 XRP.
Wow.
And you got to consider this. Had their price of XRP not gone up, we would have probably still be giving back 50 XRP. Because the price went up, obviously people were spending less XRP in our auction, bro. We turned over 85,000 XRP in our last auction when it was at 30 cents. And then we turned over 45,000 XRP in this auction when XRP is at 50 cents. So, as it gets more expensive, the price of XRP goes up. We anticipate to make less XRP. But if we convert it to US dollars, every month we'll give away more and more US dollars to all our holders. That's
amazing.
Yeah.
How did you come up with this? How did you get this insane?
We just giving back nonstop, bro. We know that we have a product that's fire. We know that people are going to come back and spend money with us. The more they come back and spend money with us, the more we give back to them. And the more new people come into this project, the more the OGs get rewarded, the diamond hands that stay with us. And the longer they stay with us, they're OG. Like now we're on drop 4. So those people, they're OGs that they got and they haven't sold. All those NFTs are free. Their drop 2 are all free because of the rewards they're going to get this month. Next month after the rewards, their drop 3 and drop 4 will be paid for. So as we move forward, their NFTs that they're holding that have serious value are actually being paid for by the rewards. So they haven't actually invested anything. They're just holding these NFTs and they're making ridiculous amount of money. It's genius, bro. It's absolute genius. And this is what we were saying when we were offline. A lot of XRP investors out there that don't even know about NFTs on XRPL. And had they known about NFTs and the reward systems that, some of our projects that have in place, they'll be coming flying. They'll be coming, jumping in head first. And that's what we're trying to do, push the marketing and get it out there. And, we're growing slowly, bro. Slowly but surely, we're growing.
Bro, you're getting only more prominent, only more prestigious, only more known. And I'm surprised that not there's not more people knowing about this. And I'm pretty sure every drop you're selling out, right? Because people are like, oh, I'm gonna get my rewards. I'm trying to get my points. And the hype is just.
I think we're the only project that is currently on XRPL that has no problem selling out, bro. The hype is crazy, and we keep the hype up, and we don't have our own token, John. Our token is XRP. We're fully focused as an NFT based project. We want our NFTs to have utility. We're not focusing on our token to have utility. We don't have a token. XRP is the king of all kings. That's our token. And we're fully focused on our NFTs. And bro, if you see, we have an auction every 2 weeks. If you see the level of art that we put out there, obviously we don't have none of them on the website. We have them all over Twitter and Discord. But our art tier NFTs just get better and better and better. And every 2 weeks we have a different theme. So obviously we had the movie theme 2 weeks ago where we had, Tony Montana and we had, the Don Corleones and the Titanics. This week we had the movie villains, where we had, different NFTs, and the art is just crazy. Anyone that's watching or listening to this YouTube video or watching this, you jump on our website, join our Discord, have a look at our sneak peeks, on Discord. Our art is on a different level, ridiculously different level. Talk is cheap. Jump in there and have a look yourself. Yeah,
I love your guys' art, man. This is.
We're in a good place, John. I mean, I'm launching a merch store. Go on. What's up?
Sorry, I just saw your custom NFT package. So you offer 7,000 XRP. You do custom.
Yeah, so anybody can come in and ask, and it could be up to 2 characters. So it could be you and your girlfriend, or it could be you and your partner, or you and your car. and anything you want, we will turn it into, you know, a custom NFT, and you'll have your name, a personal message forever embedded on the blockchain. You know, whoever buys that NFT off you, your personal message will always be attached on the blockchain to that NFT.
Got it.
And it's customized to you. And everyone who purchases this package, not only they get 10 points for our rich list and they'll get rewards every month, but they also get a canvas printed out and shipped out to them to wherever they live. So they can genuinely put it up on their wall, and by holding that NFT, they'll get rewards every month.
Oh my god, that's
yeah,
so
bro.
amazing. And I'm
and
sorry.
we are.
Go ahead.
No, go on. We're on the verge of launching a merch store. So these days I'm on meetings back to back to all these manufacturers in China, bro. The idea is that we have like a lot of the merchandise that you see are characters on our NFTs are wearing. We're actually going to be selling those same merchandise in our merch store, and it's crazy, bro. We got some mad ideas. I'm so excited for the merch store to open. Me and you need to do another video, because our merch store is going to be on the metaverse, and the way we're designing this thing is crazy. I can't wait for our metaverse videos to start coming out, bro. And
Oh man. I'm just excited just hearing this, and like, man, like the ideas and stuff like I have for like my project, and I'm seeing you doing it, and it makes me think like, man, this is not fairy tale. Like I have like an idea. I'm like, oh, there's no way that can ever, happen. And you guys are doing it. You guys are literally doing it. It just takes a good team, belief, and everyone having the same vision as you and the same end goal, and that's what I think what it takes,
We appreciate you. I mean, you're not far off, bro. You've taken the step. You're doing it. A lot of people talk about doing this. You're actually doing it, bro. And you're in a good place, and you have a solid project. You just need to, make the right decisions to turn this into the next big thing. And I think you definitely need a team, bro. I mean, that's me saying it from experience. That's how I rely solely on my team. I wake up and I jump on a conference call. I need to know what's happening with the art department. I need to know what's happening with the accounts department. I need to know what meetings we have lined up for the future. And, if I was doing all this by myself, I won't be able to survive, bro. I'll just be, a small-time project struggling to sell, our drops. If there's one more tab right at the end called Xwalkers Rich List on our website.
Got it.
You got it? So that's our rich list.
Currently 60.
If you scroll down, you see we have 125 people on our rich list, and we haven't done drop 4, by the way. We've got 50 new investors coming in from drop 4. So that number will go to 100. Yeah. This is look at obviously the 360 score. That's the dev fund. That's all drop 4 sitting in that wallet.
Got you.
So that needs to be distributed out. We're just waiting for all the payments to come through. We're closing it on Tuesday. But yeah, the number 2 is our top holder,
194,
and he's 194 points. He owns 26 NFTs. So the saying has this strategy of buying only in our auctions. So he doesn't go for the low tiers. He just wants the top
big tiers. Yeah, because this guy has 46, but he's still second place technically with 46.
Yeah, and ACS with him, he has a strategy of cleaning up the floor. So, although he's not far off the saying, he's probably spent less money than the saying. So people have different strategies, and, it just goes down, bro. If you look, our top 6 have over 100 points. Our top, if you look, our top, how should I say it? Our top 40 holders have over 4 or 5 NFTs, bro. So, we have a loyal community. We have a tight-knit family. And that's what it's all about, John. Creating a big family, brother. That's what it's all about. And we do untold amount of giveaways, untold amount of games in the community. I'm so active in the community, and that's what it's all about. Just communicating with people, making them feel comfortable. And, those are the ABCs of, building a solid project. It's either that or you just sell art, and, you're content with selling 1 or 2 pieces and make a bit of, XRP.
Bro, that's so inspirational. This is amazing.
We've just touched base on what's going on until now. We haven't even spoken about our future plans and where we're going with this. And I mean,
Oh,
I just want to touch on it because how long has it been recorded now?
49 minutes.
49 minutes, yeah.
Time's
So I just
flying,
want to
huh?
touch on. So I know there's so much to talk about. Me and you could talk forever, bro.
Yeah.
There's obviously at the beginning, even when it came to rewards, I mentioned we want to connect our NFTs to real life assets, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So when we give back 25% of all our takings back to the community, the other 75%, obviously minus costs for the wages and everything, goes back into the dev fund. So that money is not my money, bro. That money is being used to invest into real life assets.
Mm-hmm.
At the moment, we're building the dev fund and we're saving up. And, hopefully we want it to get to a level where we have up to, by the grace of God, I mean, it's a possibility. Nothing's impossible. We can get 1 million XRP in the dev fund, XRP moons, to, I don't know, $10-$20, we've got a decent amount of money in the dev fund, bro.
Yep.
And then we start investing. Imagine sitting on $10-20 million and you start investing in real life assets. We can build a portfolio of 20, 30, 40 properties, John, and we could rent those properties out. The monthly rent that comes back can go back to our community. That's one way. Another vision I have, my dream is to build the first ever NFT bar in London, in the
Wow.
world, where people around the whole world will come to the city of London, the heart of London, or go to this bar because they know that's the link up for anyone that is into NFTs. That's not far. I mean, we've been speaking with the founders. We've got the money now to do it. We're just waiting for XRP to pump a little bit more.
Yeah.
To start pulling the trigger on those things. But yeah, I mean, something like that, bro. If it's a success, it's a money printing machine. Imagine we have a successful bar restaurant that's bringing in X amount of dollars on a weekly basis, and that money is being used to buy XRP to give back to the community. And this is not even including the money that we're going to make from the metaverse and what we're building in the metaverse. So the future for the Xwalker army, bro, is really bright. We are going places, and we have huge goals. We're ambitious. Like I said, I started this by saying we didn't start this to settle for average. We started this to take over.
We'll take over,
and
yeah.
We're doing that, bro. We've got a huge army. We're just on a takeover mission on Twitter, slowly on YouTube, on Discord, on XRPL. And bro, are you not excited on your side for XLS 20D?
No, I am. I'm anxious. It was supposed to come out a couple weeks ago, but they delayed it, and hopefully it comes out in the next 2 weeks, sometime in October, hopefully. I mean, that's going to change the game. Big players are going to come in.
Bro, I see big players coming over,
Yeah.
bro. Why would anyone want to pay the fees on the other side when they know when they can come here and play? And, when they see what's going on here, bro. And have you heard the news tonight about David Schwartz for his tweet about
I made it on my
sologenic?
YouTube video today. He joined
Bro,
sologenic, and he's minting a couple things.
Listen, give it a week and watch the numbers come in. Watch the numbers come in. He's a big boy. And, him making that tweet is going to bring the numbers in. Give it a week or two and you see the wave that he's going to bring just by himself, bro. Like, shit's about to get real exciting for us guys. And I'm excited, bro. I'm really excited for your project as well.
Thank you, brother.
I'm a big fan, bro. On my side, I'm collecting. And on your side, anything you need, bro, we're here to support. We're supportive of all projects out here. There's enough money for everyone to survive, bro. Mm-hmm. And we're just supportive of everyone. 100%.
And you've shown that. You guys have shown that. Exactly. Yeah, we do, bro. We do. Get you the custom made, right? And whatever, we decide to come up with in regards of zombie type art, however we want to distribute it by auction or etc. Whatever, right? Like, that'd be amazing. I think it'd be great for the communities.
You are, bro. 100%. Let us get October out of the way because we've got a huge collab with Lux Lions. Obviously, we've collabed with them to build our land on their metaverse with Aftermath Islands. So let us get that collab up and running, started. Once that's done, as we start coming towards the end of October, me and you will put a huge package together and we'll do something to get both communities involved. Definitely.
Perfect. Yeah. That'd be awesome.
Bro, thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you for allowing us on your channel.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Me and you are going to do some big things together.
Yes, sir.
100%. 100%.
Thank you for coming on and, spreading knowledge and giving, people insight of what it takes to be behind the scenes of a project that's successful as, you know, the Xwalkers, right? And the amount of work and how much determination and how much of a belief you need to have in yourself, and how much of teamwork is a big factor of it, right? And you've been advising me on that in regards of like, hey, get the team. That was the first thing you told me. John, are you doing it by yourself? And I was like, yeah, right now, yeah, pretty much. He's like, get a team. You're like, get a team. Start assembling a team. Because if you really want to take it somewhere, you got to have people that are on the same page as you help you out, because I will probably just burn myself out on top of all the other things that I'm doing, right? And I've taken that to heart, and I'm like really gonna look into that.
You're gonna burn out. You're gonna burn out, and I see your energy and how positive you are, bro. And you know you're gonna definitely burn out. So start thinking about that. In the meantime, if you need anything from us, support, help, or anything, bro, we're here. Just pick up the phone and give us a call.
Oh, man,
do you know what I was just thinking, John? Me and you should. I know you're busy, but if you're up for it, we should set up like a weekly show together.
Yeah, let's do it.
We can invite other people.
Do a live show.
We can talk about my project. Yeah, live show every week.
Let's do
it. We talk about our project, your project, updates on our project, and then we get other guests on board from other projects, and we can interview them together, and we could all share ideas, and it'll be good because we can keep the communities tuning in every week.
Let's do it. I think we should. I think I'm all in. I'm all in. We can talk about that. After we can set up the best time for both of us, because I know you're like 10 hours plus ahead of me. So, either way, I'm down. I'm with it. Like, if you want to do it your morning, my evening, my morning, your evening, because I think that's how it is for us. Like, if it's morning for me, it's evening for you. If it's evening for you, it's morning for me. So I'm all in on whenever time was set for us to do that, and make sure that everyone in the community can come in. I can record it, and then we could repost it, and whoever missed out can watch it. I think that'd be awesome. I think if we do it in the Discord or on YouTube Live or whatever, wherever, and link
100%,
link it to the Discord.
Next time I'll do my hair and makeup as well. So I'll jump on the camera too, bro.
I'm excited thinking about that. That would be awesome, and that's just giving me more ideas for a lot of things, and it's just cool. I think it's awesome. I think we should do it. That'd be great.
You're a legend. Well, listen, we'll jump on a call later together. But thanks for this, bro. Thank you so much.
And you guys, thank you for tuning into episode 208. That was Ovie. You guys follow. I'll link everything in the description. Follow him on join the Discord. Follow him on all the socials. And I'll see you guys in the next week's episode.
Peace. Cheers.
Yeah.